Come with me. Let me teach you quadratic simultaneous equation. Alright, this question say we should solve the simultaneous equations quadratically. So for x squared plus y squared is equals to 17, then y is equals to x minus 3. Alright, solution. Now this question is telling you that you should find the value of x and y. But then in this case, I can start by substituting. I'll substitute the value of y as x minus 3 into equation. So if I call this one equation 1, equation 2, I can substitute that into equation 1. So let's see. X squared plus y squared is equals to 17. That's equation 1. So if I see y, I should put x minus 3. So this is x squared plus this is y now. I'll put x minus 3. But y is raised to power 2, so we put the 2 there. And this is equal to what? 17. So let's see. X squared plus x minus 3 squared means x minus 3 and another x minus 3. And that is equal to 17. Correct? Okay, good. So to proceed, you write this and then you expand this bracket. So we'll first take this x and multiply this. So we have x squared, and we'll take same x to multiply this, we have minus 3x. So we go to this minus 3 times x minus 3x, minus times minus plus 3 times 3 will give you 9, and that's equals 17. So let's do some kind of arrangement. Minus 3x minus 3x will give you minus 6x plus 9 minus 17 is equal to 0. The idea is we want to form a quadratic equation. So x squared plus x squared will give you 2x squared. Then minus 6x. Now this is 9 minus 17. We have minus what? Minus 8, right? And it's equal to 0. Okay, so looking at this properly, you discover that all these values, all these expressions are even. So we can divide through by the value 2, right? So if I want to continue that, I will say 2x squared minus 6x minus 8 is equal to 0. So the idea is to reduce bigger numbers so that it can be easily factorized. So break it down. But if you don't have even number all through, you don't break it down this way. Okay, so in this case now, we can factorize. So if we have x squared minus 3x minus 4, what are the factors of minus 4 that can give us minus 3 when added? And when multiplied, it will still give us minus 4. That value can be what? Minus 4 plus 1. So if you say minus 4 plus 1, it will give you minus 3. And minus 4 times plus 1 will still give you minus 4. So let's substitute that value as minus 3 for this. So we have minus 4x, then plus 1x minus 4 is equal to 0. So if we separate this expression into 2, we will then have x squared minus 4x as one part, then plus the second part 1x minus 4, and it's equal to 0. So let's factorize this part now. What is common here is x, and then when you factorize it, you have x minus 4. So meaning if you multiply this back, x times x squared, x times minus 1 minus 4x, right? So what is common here? Here is 1 is common here. So we have x minus 4 and it's equal to 0. Whatsoever is in this bracket must be equal to what is in this bracket, right? So it will even reduce your thinking and trying to factorize. So we'll take what is outside the bracket and then bring one of what is inside the bracket and it's equal to what? 0. So this is either x plus 1 is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 1, or x minus 4 is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4. So if this is gotten, we will substitute it into this equation to find the value of y. So here it is said y is equal to x minus 3, right? So for the first value of x is minus 1, we substitute it there to get the first value of y. y will be equal to -1 -3. That gives you -4, right? And then let's substitute the second value of x to get the second value of y. For y is equal to x minus 3. The second value of x is 4. So y is equals to 4 minus 3. And then we have 1. In the conclusion of this, as x is equals to -1, y is equals to -4. As x is equals to 4, y is equals to 1. This is the end of this very interesting question. So I'll see you in the next video where I'll bring complex calculations in this regard. Take care of yourself and bye for now.